y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with a review on the Keepall 55 duffel bag, okay? If you go to my channel, the only other Keepall review I have on there is for the Keepall 45. I think I have two. One of them is the Bando, and one of them is just the regular hand carry, if I remember right, but I'm not really sure. But let me give you the measurements on the Keepall 55. Okay, so it's 22 inches wide, and it's 11 inches tall, and then it's 10 inches deep. Okay, and then the handle drop is about 5 inches. And like I said, you can see this is not the Bando. This is just the regular duffel, the hand carry only. And just to kind of give you a comparison with the Keepall 45, that one measures almost 18 inches wide by almost 11 inches tall, and then only 8 inches deep. Okay, so the Speedy 40 is 7 inches deep, so it's just a little bit bigger than the Speedy 40, if that kind of helps. I wish I had both of them to show you, but if I remember right, I think this is the biggest size that you can use on a carry-on. I don't know, it kind of just depends, carry-on for an airplane. It kind of just depends on what you read though, because some things I've read says 50 and some say 55. I don't know because I've never traveled with one of these, and I definitely would not travel with one. Well, I like to have more like backpacks. I don't really like to have duffels or stuff like that, so I usually do backpacks when I travel. But anyway, the reason why I have this weird setup is because I have a bunch of stuff on the table back here, my coffee table, and I wanted to show you what all would fit in it. And I don't actually know, but what I did was I just grabbed 5 outfits, like complete outfits, a pair of pajamas, 2 pairs of shoes, and then like, underwear, bra, and socks. And so we're just going to see what all fits in here. Okay. So again, this is the Keepall 55. Okay, now I'm 5'6". I know you can't really tell, maybe really in relation to how I look, but I'm 5'6", and so this is kind of how it looks, hand carry, again, this duffel bag, you're going to have to be careful because obviously, it's only hand carry, and so the more you put in it, the heavier it's going to get, and it's going to get heavy pretty quick if you're not, if you're not careful. I know I just said that, just said it backwards. Okay, I'm trying to confuse you and keep you with me. So let me take out my little stuffing stuff. These things will deflate quick if you don't have something in them. Okay. Oh, and then I have a little smell. You know what I did? I got this little, so over Christmas I got a new to me car, and it had this little leather thing, and it really kind of lost its smell in the car, but I kept it and stuck it in here, and now the inside of this bag smells like leather. So just FYI, if you don't like all the perfumey smells, but you would like some other kind of scent, get some of those leather things. Okay, so here we go. I guess I'm going to start with the shoes, and so what I have here is just a pair of regular, like riding boots, and then I also have my vintage Adidas. So I'm going to put these in here first. Now usually when I travel with shoes, I always put them in a bag, like, Target sack or something like that. I don't really ever just put them right in here, but just for the sake of speed and just me showing you, I'm going to do it. And then I lay them opposite, so I don't put them both this way because they don't lay as flush when you do that. So I'm going to put both of these, or this one pair in here, separate, and then, okay, now let's see. Now down here, like on this end, I have room to put the Adidas, and I'm going to actually put them like, like you would find them in the box, okay? I'm going to put them in here like this. And again, I would normally, and they're not dirty. I mean, they're not that, they're not that old, so I don't wear them all the time, so they're not dirty. So I'm just going to put those in here on the side, like I said, just to kind of show you. Well, of course, I can't see and I can't keep the dang bag open. Okay, here we go. Okay, there. Okay, so let's just start with the clothes. Now, what I did, when I normally pack, I usually put one complete outfit together and then put in there, but again, just because I was trying to hurry. So I've got 5 pairs of jeans here, okay? Now, these are just kind of regular, they're all the jeggings. So, I'm telling you that because they're not like a thick, really thick jean. They're going to be like jeggings. So, well, they're not like jeggings. They are jeggings. So, I'm going to put those in here. And whenever I pack, I just like to make stuff kind of even on both sides. So, I'm probably just going to do, I'll just put all the jeans on one side. Let me just do that. Put all the jeans on one side, and then I'll put all the tops on the other. And then, okay. Okay, so I got 5 pairs of jeans in there, and I just put everything just on this side, okay? And so now I've got my 5 shirts, and they're kind of random. These are all, actually, every single one of them is Old Navy. So, you know, they have like the cotton shirts, and then they've got like those rayon, those kind of rayon type, and then I have one flannel, and it is a heavy flannel. It's not that, you know, flowy flannel that you've seen. And then kind of a, I don't know, like a hybrid sweater type. So there's 5 tops, like I said. I'm going to put that on this other side, over here. Okay. And then I got 5 pairs of socks. So I've got 4 athletic socks and 1 to grow on, because I always pack an extra pair of underwear and socks, because you never know. And then my boot socks, because you saw I had those pairs of boots. And I'm just going to put them like, I don't care, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to throw them in there. Okay, and then I got 1 bra, and Mama likes padded bras, so it does take up a little room because she padded. Okay, so I'm going to put that in here, kind of over on the side. And then I usually, a couple of those jeans, I have to wear a belt with it. So I've got my belt, I'm just going to wrap it up, stick it over here. Okay, and then I just stack like all my underwear together and roll them up into one big wad. So I'm just going to put that in there. And then y'all be ready for this. I got my sexy lingerie, okay? They're called fleece pants and t-shirt. Don't be hating. Okay, and I'm going to put that on top. Now, again, this is 5 complete outfits with 2 pairs of shoes. So that's not even including the ones that I would be wearing, you know, when I'm traveling. And then I also have, you know, this on. So I would not wear this with every single outfit. So there is room on top here. So I want you to see. Well, you can't really see. Now, this does make the bag pretty heavy, but it's not stuffed to the very top. I don't know if you can really tell. See, okay. Yeah, see, nothing is really sticking out. And look, see, I don't have to, watch. I'm going to go ahead and shut it. And I'm going to do, now, you know these Keepalls have the double zippers. So I'm going to just zip it to where they meet in the middle, just because right now the zippers are on either side. So I'm going to hold this side over here. And again, it's not stuffed so much that I have to do, you know, all this. You know how you have to like grab both sides? I don't have to do that. I'm just, it's not that stuffed. And then sometimes these zippers on these older ones. There we go. Okay, so I have the 2 zippers. They meet in the middle. And by the way, if you don't already know this, you can see what size your Keepall is by looking under the tab. And I know you can't see it in the video, but it does say 55 under here. I forgot which one it is. Actually, it's this one. Okay, so here she is, Keepall 55. This is what it looks like with 5 complete outfits. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's a little heavy. So this is not something that I would want to be taking through an airport, you know. In my opinion, if you're going to get a Keepall and you're not going to get the bandeau, which means with the strap, then I would just get it for car travel, you know, because you're not, the way that the airports are these days, and, you know, you just never, depending on what airport you go to, you gotta take this off, take that off, take this stuff out of your bag. No, you don't have to take it off. Yes, you do. Yes, you gotta take it out. No, you don't. It's so random. We ran into that last year with all the different, we did quite a bit of traveling last year, and my son and I did, and it was kind of random. And anyway, and so I can't imagine trying to, you know, hurry through airports with this huge duffel. But I would take this when I travel to my parents' house, which is just by car. I would take this for that. So I would just, this would pack everything I need to go see them. And usually I don't go see them for 5 days. So I would probably, it's more like 3 days. So 2 or 3 days. So then that means I could actually, you know, if I didn't want to put all my outfits in there, then I can put my toiletries that I need. Now I have one of those vintage train cases. It's not LV, it's just one of those Samsonite vintage, you know, cosmetic box. They call them train cases. I use that. But then I also have my Truce 28, my Truce 23, and I use those too. So if I didn't have all the 5 outfits in here, then I could obviously take those out and I could make room for that. And there's plenty of room in here. I mean, all I have in here is clothes. But if I didn't want to, you know, if I didn't need this many outfits, because, you know, it could be a weekend bag, and if I didn't need this many outfits, you could pack everything that you need as far as your, you know, your blow dryer, your hot iron, or whatever, you know, appliance that you use. I actually bought a travel steamer, and so that would fit in here. It's just a little bitty handheld one. I have a big one that I keep at home, and then I have this little bitty travel one. And it's so cute. It's just like a little, it's about the size of a coffee grinder. So it's pretty small, and I could put that in here. But again, if you're gonna get this size, and if you're getting it for the purpose of traveling in airports, and, you know, if you're an international traveler, then you're going to want to probably consider getting the bandeau. But if you're just kind of going, if you just need something for the weekend, or maybe you want to take it as a carry-on, but it's not going to be your main bag for like all your clothes, then it would be okay for that. But you know, again, I'm just thinking it's really hard to get out of where we live. You know, we have to go from here to a major airport, and there's lots of plane changes, and so that's annoying. And so, I mean, this is just, and plus I have the kids and everything. So yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, carry this thing around during that kind of travel. But car travel, no problem, you know. So anyway, this is what it looks like. Again, I'm 5'6". Let me move my coffee table over so I can get a better. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, and then I'll just see on the side. I don't know if you can see that well. And then there you go. So again, Keepall 55. I hope this was helpful, and I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Okay, bye.